Hey guys, today we have more updates regarding David Dobrik. There's just a few things happening that I thought I'd catch up on in just one video, so I was like collecting stuff very slowly. Before we get into it, subscribe, hit that bell, like, comment for engagement, or you'll start eating food and you will not be able to find anything to watch, and that's a tragedy in itself. My social media and my beauty channel will be in the description. Now let's get into it. Todd from the Vlog Squad has now posted kind of like an apology on Twitter, saying, "This is the apology to Hannah and her friends, an acknowledgement of my role in the they went through that night and the pain they've carried every day since. I would like to own up to my mistakes and apologize to those I've hurt with my insensitivity. I'd not condone any misconduct of any kind. I'm sorry for the disgusting comment I made in that video and any other videos. I'm sorry I've been a part of the toxic environment that got you into that situation. I'm sorry that I was so naive and did not challenge my own perception to know what was actually happening in that room. Although I never left the apartment until it was time to go and never purchased alcohol for anybody that night. I did hop up to make the joke for the vlog. I was trying to say something edgy and crude for a laugh, but it was not funny and I'm ashamed of myself. I am in full support of Hannah coming forward. I cannot imagine the way she feels and I'm so sorry to have been involved, and I understand that my inaction was of equally awful consequence. I was in the apartment and contributed to the toxic environment that led to the situation. I know I need to continue to educate myself. I sincerely apologize to those I've hurt, including any other survivors. Now I see how my actions added to the culture that allowed this to happen, and I am embarrassed that this is what it took for me to learn about the effect of my behavior, inaction and ignorance. I fully plan on learning from my mistakes and educating myself through different resources." I don't know what you guys think about that. Let me know. Why is my hair just like sticking forward? I'll tuck that behind just so it's not annoying. Then we have a girl called Lindsay. She's like an actress that was in one of the vlogs, and she posted on Instagram story saying, "Hey guys, I've seen a clip of me and David's vlogs going around and I wanted to address it. That whole bit was scripted, and the reason I was acting so awkward is because it was my first time in the vlog and I was nervous / bad at acting. I wasn't aware of any of the things that were going on at the same time and clearly didn't understand the gravity of the situation. I apologize for participating in it. It's not cool to make light of such serious and terrible topics." An ex personal assistant of David Dobrik's posted on Instagram, "Time's up. We are in solidarity with the survivor who decided to share their story. Coming forward requires immense strength and bravery. We're long past the days when harassment, assault, violence were tolerated and remained in the shadows." And in the caption, she said, "Thank you, Time's Up Now and the Time's Up Legal Defense Fund for posting this. To anyone out there that wants to come forward or is afraid of speaking their truth, I want you to know that there are people here to help you. Please feel free to reach out to me and I'll direct you to the right people. If you're not comfortable with reaching out, please connect with them directly. I'm here for you. To any person out there that's been through any harassment, assault, retaliation, any other forms of discrimination, I keep seeing a lot in the influencer spheres that don't get their justice, feel free to reach out. Don't be afraid of men with power. I have a surprise for you. They are afraid of you." So she's clearly not in support of what has happened. I don't know, I feel like I never know what to think about these people like apologizing now, because it's like, did they know that all of that was happening back then and they are just now speaking out because it's now trendy and cool to speak out about it? Or did they genuinely not know what was happening and they were kept as much in the dark as we were? So now they're finding out about all of this, they're just as disgusted as we are, but I guess we'll just never know their true intentions. So I'm hoping that the intentions are good, but you never know with these people. Now, since all of this went down, Zayn and Heath posted a podcast with HelloFresh as the sponsor, and someone reached out to HelloFresh and sent it to them and kind of explained the situation, and HelloFresh said, "Thank you for bringing this to our attention. We have discontinued advertising with David Dobrik and all Vlog Squad members and are performing a full review to make sure there are no remaining ad placements," because sometimes book a sponsor for many months in advance. Like a lot of you have 6 months to even a year booked in advance. So I'm assuming they had one planned for this month and they didn't tell the people like, "Hey, we're being cancelled right now," so they just went along with it. And if it's some kind of like a PA at HelloFresh, they probably just don't know. They're like, "Oh cool, approved, great, good to go." So HelloFresh has now been made aware. So I think they thought they were going to slip through the cracks. Then, oh my god, it's just a lot of updates. Jason, there was recently a video of Jason with his new girlfriend that popped up in Hollywood Fix, where they're in Jason's car, they're arguing, she gets out the car and she cries on the pavement, like on the curb. I don't know why I'm laughing, it's just really awkward. She was like crying sitting on the curb of a pavement, and she has now posted a video. I'm not going to summarize the whole video for you guys, but she has now posted a video basically defending Jason, saying that, you know, she's not here to offend any victims or anyone that was affected by the Vlog Squad, but she's seen nothing but good things about Jason and that she doesn't actually know the Vlog Squad that much. She doesn't hang out with them, so she's not aware of their behavior necessarily. She says that her and Jason are just friends. She also says that in the car they were arguing, but she wasn't crying because of that. She was actually picking up her dog from daycare. But some people are saying like, so you're picking up your dog from daycare while sitting on the curb crying? Like something's up, right? And then people found her Reddit account where she heavily contradicts everything that she says in the video. So in the video she's like, "We were best friends, nothing more, nothing less, we're just best friends." And then on her Reddit she's like professing her love for him, and it's just like, it's a lot of contradicting. So I'm wondering if he had some kind of say in that video, like he was like, hey, do you want to film a video just explaining that I'm actually not a bad guy, or that we're not like dating or anything. I don't know, it just seems really sketchy that they were arguing in a car. Hollywood Fix caught them, and now she's posting a video basically being like, oh my god, we're just best friends. I wasn't crying over Jason, I was just picking up my dog from daycare while I was also crying on the pavement. It's just really strange. Now, Dom, Dirty Dom, the guy that basically started this whole thing, awful man, awful man, should be in jail, posted on Instagram a little meme of himself, a little poll, cutie or booty. I'm losing my mind. I really am. So David Dobrik has a show on Snapchat with ads running on it, and apparently it's still running. Like, people that are subscribed to it still see it popping up. I'm assuming they're all pre-filmed, so they're just uploading them kind of like because they're already pre-filmed. But I'm just wondering if he's gonna get like a new season on there, or however like that works, if there's like actual seasons. I wonder if he's gonna get renewed or if they're gonna continue posting them, because I just don't think it's a good look. Then the last thing is kind of not related to the situation, but a little bit. So David had that puzzle thing where you could win anywhere from like 25 cents to $100,000. And if you go on the website, there are specific numbers for that. So like only one person wins 100,000, and then a couple of people win $1,000, and then a couple win $500, and then a couple win 250, so on and so forth until you get to 25 cents. So a lot of people said that this is basically like gambling, but they were able to get away with it because you could also enter without having to buy the puzzle. You could just mail in like an entry and they'd send you a code, so you could like basically get past all the puzzle solving with just the code. They found the winner. So the winner is a teacher from Brooklyn. So she won 100K that she's going to use for supplies for school, which I think is amazing. It's really sad though that someone has to win 100,000 from a YouTuber to be able to provide their students with supplies, when that's quite literally not their job to have to provide money for supplies. But it's just amazing that she did that, but that should not be the case. That's besides the point. But like, supplies should be provided for her to be able to do her job by the government or the schools or whoever is in charge of the money. The fact that she has to depend on a win from a YouTuber is a tragedy, quite frankly. But yeah, basically you had to scan to see how much you won. So if you did the puzzle and you scanned, it would say, well done, you won like 25 cents or you won $500. Now her one said, thanks, contact us, like give us more information. Now a lot of people thought that if you scanned it, it would just say, oh, you won 100K. So people wanted to like film it to get their reaction so that they'd maybe be involved in like a David video. So the company is in Brooklyn and the woman's in Brooklyn. So a lot of people are putting like 2 and 2 together and being like, oh my god, is this a scam? Now, emails were sent out with like a deadline for the 31st of March where you had to get the puzzle done by then or you wouldn't be qualified. Now, apparently the teacher thought she won $500, which I'm not sure why, because on the screen it just said thanks, like you won, contact us, but it didn't say how much she won, at least not from the TikTok that she posted, because they found her TikTok. Then they basically told her like, give us your details and stuff, and they met up, they gave her a mic and they handed her a check with 100K. David wasn't there to film it either, so people are saying like, was it because he's being cancelled, he doesn't want to be in videos? Because he did say he was going to take time off away from the internet, he doesn't want to be in the video. But like at the same time, it's like, it's your puzzle, you should be there to hand it, and maybe just don't film it. I don't know. But a lot of people are basically now doing big conspiracy theories where they're like, oh my god, what if this was all set up? Like, what if this is all a PR stunt where they picked like a teacher because she wanted to give it to her students instead of herself, and it was like a selfless cause? That it would really look good for David to give the money to someone like that than to give it to someone that would like buy a sports car with it or something. So people are saying like, is this a PR stunt where they just picked her and it was like a big setup? I don't believe this necessarily. I'm just saying that's what's been going around since she won. People are like, what if this is all a PR stunt? What if he like set this up with like a teacher and gave her the money so that he looks like the good guy again, but like he wasn't there to give it to her? It's just such a strange situation. I feel like he should be a little bit more clear with how the rules are, because I feel like a lot of people really thought the 100K thing was going to pop up on the screen and they would like film it and it'd be like a really exciting time, when in reality she didn't know that she won 100K until she showed up there. Obviously a lot of people are like, oh well, she's already got a mic on and she had to give them the address. Like, of course the moment she gave them the address she probably knew that she won 100K, but then yeah, people are like, is this all set up? Is this fake? Is she an actress? Like, people are really coming up with the wildest theories. I'm happy for her. I'm happy for the students because they're getting 100,000 worth of supplies, which is a lot of supplies to have, which is amazing. But yeah, people are just coming up with a lot of theories right now because I'm guessing a lot of people are also angry that they didn't win. This is kind of reminiscent of the Tesla thing. Do you guys remember when he was giving away a Tesla and a girl won who was in LA, and obviously David's in LA and she was in LA. Well, people were like, oh, she's not poor. She's got money because she had like a few nice things on Instagram. Instagram is a lie. Not everyone that has nice things on Instagram has nice things in real life. It's all a lie. People just put their best foot out there. But anyway, when the girl won a Tesla, she got a lot of hate for it because they were like, you don't deserve it. You're not struggling in any way, or your life seems really nice. So why would you need a Tesla? People were having a go at her and basically saying how her and David know each other and that's why he gave her the Tesla. Like, it was all set up and fake. This is just like history repeating itself. With the Tesla, people thought that she knew David and he just did that to look good, but he didn't actually want to give away a Tesla, so he like pretended to give it to his friend so she would like give it back to him. And now they're saying the same thing with this, where it's like, oh, this is probably set up, he probably knows this woman, and he's like, hey, I know you're a teacher, let me just give you 100k to spend on supplies, and it will look like big puzzle win. Because a lot of people came out, and even people from the vlog squad said that a lot of the vlogs and a lot of the stuff they do is apparently set up and it's all scripted. Would it be crazy if even like the wins were set up? Like, they actually find the person that's going to win beforehand and they vet them, they make sure they're a good person, and then they make it seem like everyone's got a good chance of winning, but in reality the winner was already picked. Imagine if that was the case. Imagine if this was all just fake. Anyway, let me know what you think. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Comment down below anything you want to comment down below, and subscribe to post videos every time something happens. So hit that bell, be notified when that's happening. Social media links, any other links in the description. I'll see you in my next one. Bye guys.